So we've not really put any YouTube videos out for about 9 months. So a lot's changed, a lot to show you guys. I'm heading over to the warehouse to start my day. We've got our standard meetings that we always do on a Monday morning. I've got deliveries to sort, stock to prep, and then I've got a few suppliers to go and see later on in the afternoon.
It's Monday morning and we are in the warehouse. We like to start a week here because this is where the magic happens. Stock comes in on big containers, it gets processed, quality checked, sorted. Eventually it goes out, gets delivered to you. We like to start a week with plenty of department meetings, photography, management, warehouse. We've then got a few problems here in the warehouse. At the moment we've got a bit of a backlog with stock that's supposed to be on the website. It's a bit slow, there's a bit of communication issues between photography and online administration getting it online. And I'm going to highlight some of the problems with James, who's been complaining about not enough stock getting over to the showroom quickly. Important to start here at the warehouse, the heartbeat of the company. There's 3 items here: that chair, that corner, and that black set that have been photographed days ago that are online. But they should be.
For what reason? Are they not online?
No good reason.
Right, so they can be online, right?
They've got lack of communication and they should be checking between each other.
Right, Vincent's ready, so he's going to do a 3 and a normal 2. He's going to do 3 and a 2 smart. He's going to do a 3 with 2 of the chairs to get rid of the chairs. And then that chair's too light, so we'll have to do that one on its own.
All right.
That's been photographed now that we've got the other Missouri back. I just need the ID card back from the showroom. This one just needs a new clip here because the wires come out. So that needs to fit back into there. But basically that's snapped.
That's not shit, yeah. I was going to say that's sheared off, hasn't it?
Yeah, so that needs to replace, and then that extendable one can work. But the rest of these are going to go to the showroom.
They know that they need to put that on.
Yeah, and then Dayton's going to swap the smaller extendable with the large extendable.
That's
for the customer comes to today.
1 p.m.
We've ordered all the legs, so all the legs have arrived. We've just got to get it cleaned up.
That's what I mean. There's just no one on this. Is why
We'll get the Enchanted done today.
No, these are just flyers, promotional flyers that we're putting in each order, because if a customer wants to recommend us, like a friend or something, they might like something physical to give to them. This just has like our details, QR code to the website, a link about the YouTube channel to find out more about us. Contact for customer service, if there's anything wrong with their order. They've got the details right there and then.
No, it's fine.
No, you're supposed
Those
to.
T-shirts, I didn't realise, apparently they're just mine and Joe's. I didn't realise. I'm all right with you two keeping one of my T-shirts for the rest of it. Have you two got an XL on? Have you got a medium on?
Yeah, you must have a medium.
Have you got a medium?
Have you got a medium on?
Right, you two keep your T-shirts, everyone else is leaving it. You two keep your T-shirts. You will get new T-shirts that aren't black, but just use them for the next few weeks. I take it you're not going to want to wear them every day because they'll need washing, so every other day just use your, if you've not got that on, it's fine, just use your
high vis, wear the high vis.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, where's the other two then, mate?
James, show me the problem here.
Show the problem.
Show me the problem, my friend.
We've got this corner section here. The L is the wrong way, so it should be on the other side. So this sofa is essentially unsellable. I'm going to go over to one of our suppliers today, who I think I've seen some parts for that sofa when I was in the warehouse a few weeks ago. And hopefully I can pick up a few parts so that we can actually sell this sofa. If not, we'll have to throw this one in the skip and we'll lose all the money that we paid for it, and I will find some way for Joe to reimburse me on that one.
Wait a second, one thing clear. That wasn't the load that I signed off, that was Jeremy and Siobhan.
Yeah, I hear excuses.
Maybe you too. You could be involved in this.
So we've got a problem, we can probably fix it, but we'll know by the end of today. Hello?
Hi, mate.
Hi, boy, you okay?
Yeah.
I'm just heading over now. I'll be there in about half an hour.
Yeah, I'm here anyway.
I'm just heading over there now to see if I can find the piece that I do actually need. So if I get lucky, he'll have it and I'll be able to get it collected and we can sell that sofa. It's a really good selling sofa for us, so it's certainly worth the hassle. How was it?
Yeah, cool. Sure.
Cool. I'll just have a look around anyway. I need a Venezia. They've given me a Venezia corner, but they've given me all the left sides. I don't know if you've got. I saw you had some random pieces. So what? This is what? Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, so I need that. So I've essentially got that all as one piece, and then I've got the left hand all as that piece.
Right. So the same size.
So I can make an L with these two. Have you got this? How are you?
I've got this like this, and I've got it complete over there. You see, as the properly shaped corner.
Right. What, 2 different sofas up there for sale?
It's a proper
So that's what I've got.
No,
That's
so
what I've
that's the
got.
right way round though. That's a full corner.
Yeah.
So
I'll buy that and I'll buy the extra pieces. Right, so basically I'll take all of it apart from that.
right.
Oh, what's that?
Anyway,
Yeah, I love that.
that's a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, I'll take that.
You know the name of that one?
Seaton, S-E-A-T-O-N. See you later, Pa. So I've got the part I came here for, so I'm going to get that back to the warehouse. I had planned just to pick up the part, however, he did have some pretty nice stock in there, so I have actually selected a full van's worth of stock. So they're going to deliver that for us tomorrow, and we'll start photograph those later in the week. Off to the showroom.
Why have 3 people had to go at the weeds and we've still got weeds everywhere?
Who's the third person?
Matt's had a go, Taylor's had a go, and James has had a go.
Filled 3 orange buckets of weed.
What do you think? Weed killer down?
That's been down as well to make it.
It doesn't just kill the weeds, it doesn't actually remove them.
No, I know, but you have
No,
to stop
but
them
it
coming
makes
back,
it
don't you? That's the whole
easier.
point. We're doing some general and major improvements to the outside of the building for a couple of reasons. One, we want the building to just look better, so when people come here, it looks like we care and looks a bit more me. Okay, I'll start again. We're doing some general and some pretty major improvements to the outside of the building. We're replacing our signage because we're updating our logo and we really want to be brighter so we stand out on the road. We're in a great position when it comes to traffic, so we want people to really take notice of us and take advantage of that. So we're going to really turn what's currently quite a grey and a bland looking building into something a bit brighter blue. The graffiti I put acid, so you can you see how the black's like fade in there.
Yeah.
We're a furniture showroom, so we're not like Tesco, which is busy, constantly people in and out. So our sales staff do have the odd 10, 15 minutes where it's quiet and they have nothing to do. So they can be out here basically improving the outside of the buildings by litter picking, removing the weeds, cleaning the windows, just make the building look generally better and show that we care. All these windows are basically, some of them are okay. This one's pretty cracked, as you can see. We were just going to basically pull the vinyl off to get more natural lighting. All that going white, the big strips once again going blue.
This is going to be the staff parking over
Correct.
this side.
I've not ordered those signs yet.
You haven't?
No.
4 staff signs over here and put the staff over here because that's slightly better parking, so it's easier to have the staff over this side.
So these are, look at that, it's like pigeon on the sign as well. So the pigeons are a big problem. They stink up the place, they all over the place. Hello? Yeah. The issue is it comes again tonight because it's like, can you hear that splash? That's how deep it is. Like my shoes are halfway under. We're making preparations for that, but the sofas are using to block off the area that it could flood to. So basically use them as sandbags. Text the roofers response was, wow, then what time are you in the morning? I said, as soon as you can be. I'll be here. My God. This sofa's well.
The middle of it, and that drain's gone. I think that drain's just properly, or you just couldn't deal with it, what was coming down.
It's Tuesday morning. It's not quite the day that I had predicted and lined up after last night's flooding.
Bit of damage in the showroom. About 4 or 5 sofas have taken victim.
It looks like, from reports, that we weren't by far, weren't the worst affected. Some big stores like M&S, Costco, they had floods straight through their roof, so.
80% of the water's gone, so I'm just going back in this morning.
A lot of the properties we're looking at for our second showroom are basically big either department stores or big retailers who are basically going away from or shut down from physical locations. So former Debenhams, former M&S, former Argos, they're the big 3 that are closing down stores or going into liquidation, leaving behind big commercial square feet. It's definitely very different to Stockport. Stockport, obviously that's where we started. We've got a bit of a former customer base there. We know South Manchester well. The transport, internally, the logistics works quite similar to Wigan, really. Actually, it's not too different. There's only about 20 minutes from the Stretford showroom, both places, 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. So in that aspect, it doesn't matter too much. Obviously, the demographic's quite different. I'd probably say Stockport's a slightly more affluent demographic, not crazy more.
You just pop me a call when you're nearly here, and we can let you know whereabouts of the property that we can meet you.
And that was Aid from Savills because we are 10 minutes late due to the clean-up this morning at the showroom. I don't like being late, especially for viewings.
So we always do when we try to come in here is we always try and find reasons why we don't want to be here. And at the moment I am struggling, which is a good thing.
It's very nice. Very, very nice. The area is better than we thought as well. So very busy on the high street. Minimal work to be done here. Very minimal. Bit of a paint job here and there. Some complex lighting, but good lighting nonetheless.
This is the best place we've seen. It's literally perfect. It's got goods lift, it's got normal lift as well, it's got escalator, it's got everything you need.
I also thought the building would be in good condition because it's former M&S, but I think the area has impressed me most. Yeah, well, I take these walls off because otherwise you've just got the sofas in there, they can't try them out. It's where we do something like a year, we want a year rent free, see if it works, and then we'll buy it or leave. The option to buy it because it really at 750 grand, it's not much.
Yeah. Right, we happy?
Yeah.
Down here.
Yeah, M&S.
I'm always feeling it's too good to be true, and I don't understand why it's vacant for so long. Why someone's not come in?
I just think this side of the
But
world
why isn't? But let's say M&S is too expensive for say Wigan. Why isn't Lidl? Why haven't Aldi gone in?
You want to go this way? Right. Green bacon. I think so. Yeah. All right. We'll take a chance. Thank you. There's no DFS in Wigan. There's no Furniture Village in Wigan. There's only an SCS.
Why though? Why?
There's an SCS. Why is a fair question. But it's also means we don't have any complaints about anyone saying we're taking the customers. 10-year perspective, 3-year lease at Stockport versus maybe a 1-year lease with option to buy.
We should do a little bit of digging into this town centre here and see if they've got any plans going forward.
Yeah.
Because again, I just think this place is too good to be true.
I am finished for the day. Now I'm going to play some golf in style. We are on the course. Lovely day. Just waiting for James to hurry up. Ah, here he comes. That's not bad, that. Not bad at all. What's your thoughts on the first 9?
Pretty solid. Swinging it smooth.
Thoughts on Wigan?
Feeling groovy.
Insightful business comments. This is stuff that's just arrived from Loft. They typically do commercial furniture for big hotels, landlords for their rental properties, etc. So they're not something that the public can go and buy. They're doing a warehouse move at the moment anyway, so they had a lot of stock they needed to clear. It's a bit of a mixture, I think, of dining and sofas. Look nice, look quite stylish and modern. Thing with commercial furniture is comfort sometimes not as important for them. So I hope the comfort's good, but that's something.
No, it is. I went.
You've sat there?
Yeah, I picked some of them.
All right.
It's all really, really modern stuff and really, really comfortable. Some real sort of trendy. There's a really nice curve. Do you see that grey there? That's like a curved buccal sofa. It's so
really?
comfortable. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's really nice.
Isn't it? The
That's,
yellow
that's buccal, but it's a different kind of buccal. I saw this in Vietnam. It's like soft buccal. Does that feel that? My God.
No, I know, like with me, it's gorgeous.
We're hoping to have a bit of a longer term partnership with these. So James is going to go speak to the owner, I think this week or next, about trying to get long term brand partnership with them. That's what we really need to grow, is to have what TK Maxx has with clothes. They have long term brand partners. It's a bit messy in here, isn't it? A bit messy.
Drives me mad.
That is sold stuff. I don't know why that's come in the middle of the warehouse.
I feel like I keep speaking to you about it, and it's like you and James aren't acknowledging the fact that it's broken in here. People aren't following procedures. I keep pointing little things out, but if you add all the little things together, there's a lot that's not
I don't
being
think
done.
things are being actioned in the warehouse meeting either.
Need to start kicking ass. People are getting away with too much. These need to be not moved. They're not movable. Why do people keep moving them?
Oh, it's not meaning to divide anymore. Like that's not a divided bay. That's a shared bay.
No, but
It's not a bay. It's like a country without borders. It means nothing.
yeah, but a week ago it was divided. So who keeps taking these out and moving them?
That concerns me. If it has even photographed in there today, that light is just this should have come down. Why has this not come down by now?
There's no one to take it down.
What do you mean?
There's no staff.
Dating?
He's rapping.
Yeah, but yesterday what they doing?
No, there was because they were overpainting.
Darren and Tony were.
Yeah, they were out on deliveries and then they were painting. There isn't enough staff to do it.
We just hired someone. What's the
And
name?
he's out. He's delivering. We didn't hire someone to take that down. We hired someone because we needed an extra pair of hands.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what you.
Yeah, but that's not classed as a priority job, though. I've got to be honest with you. It doesn't look particularly safe.
Oh, it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. So we're just turning in now to see Dave and Gorton, one of our long-standing distributors, I'd say. Well, he's a supplier, but in the scheme of buying stock, he's a distributor. Hopefully going to go find some pieces in his warehouses that we can buy and get delivered next week.
James has already picked some bits out because his corner. Yeah, it's always sold. I sent him a picture of that and I sent him some other pictures of bits and just stock, like certain bits of stock.
Are they the exact same otherwise?
Exactly the same otherwise, yeah.
I'll take them both then. How much are they?
Well, now you said you'd take them. Hang on, let me just add a bit more on. 300 quid a sofa. Yeah. No, what I do is you tell me what you want and then I'll just load the van because you're not here.
It's Thursday afternoon now, so 2 days after the flood came. We're in the scene of the crime, as you can see. It's recovered pretty well. The team came together on the night and the day after, early morning, came in here to suck up all the wet with a special industrial vacuum. We moved all the sofas out. They went the next day to the skip straight away. Insurance claims got in for those, so we'll get the cost back for the sofas minus a bit of excess. And you know, the main concern we have now is making sure the roof is fixed so this can't happen again. We're just about to undergo a big rewire of our electrics in here. So what we don't want to happen is the leaks come again and ruin all that work and extreme money we've spent on the place. The managing agent at the property was supposed to be meeting me here today, but they had to cancel for some reason. Hopefully they'll be here in the next couple of days to discuss how we can get the roof sorted quickly and how it went wrong this time. Picked up some samples today from a sign manufacturer. They did the first set of signs as well, obviously we just changed our logo, so we're replacing the signage. That's supposed to be the same colour as the logo, but the things come printed completely differently. It's different to digital pixels, I guess. I wish I could sit this up somewhere, but... Dark. Way too dark. I don't want to go completely sky blue and people get confused, but it also needs to stand out. I've just got no idea. I probably like that one the most in terms of what stands out. The digital colour of our new logo looks really good and sharp, but I've just gotten, like, this is way off. So what pisses me off, those bushes, they're overgrowing. So when people drive up this way, they don't see into the showroom because those bushes from them are overgrowing. I spoke to the manager last week, they said they're being cut soon, but if they don't get cut soon, I'm cutting them. Ridiculous. It's just overgrown, like, take care of your One of the biggest questions we get from customers, and I think confusions they feel when ordering from us, is what exactly is the stock that we're selling? To explain that a bit better, we're going to go through the 3 main ways that we source and receive our stock.
So one of the first ways is that we take 40-foot containers arranged directly with the retailers. So we're almost blind buying in this situation, so we don't know what's going to arrive with us. However, this way is much cheaper because we're taking bigger amounts of stock that they need to get rid of. There will be a few issues potentially where some stuff might be damaged. We will have to take the hit on those ourselves. However, they are very profitable lorries, so we're certainly willing to do that in order to take all the good stuff.
And the second way is we work with distributors who basically receive stock from manufacturers and retailers alike. It could be photography samples, it could be cancelled orders, it could be anything really. And we go down to those places and we pick out stock that we think is going to sell, buy the item and negotiate a price there and then. So it's a bit more expensive, but we're a bit more selective in that sense. We know what we're getting and we're choosing it.
And the benefit with that is that they're all local to us, so if I'm desperate to get some stock very quickly, all it takes is a 2-minute phone call and I can either have a van here, 8 to 12 sofas that I can get on the website straight away, or they will send a van to us, so it's just much easier for us. Plus I'm buying exactly what I want rather than receiving 40-foot containers where I don't have a clue what's going to be coming in, so I can be making sure to buy the stuff that I know is going to sell well and sell quickly.
And the third way is we get some one-off situations where we get maybe calls from manufacturers who've got stock stuck here. Maybe they're abroad, like we've worked with a factory from Lithuania in the past who make some stuff for retailers in the UK, but it's excess stock or it's samples they've showed them to see whether they want to launch ranges, but they don't want to take it back to Lithuania or Poland or China, so they're looking to clear it here. We also deal with some situations, like over the past few years, Made.com, Laura Ashley, where companies go into liquidation, and we've got to purchase all their excess stock and, cancelled orders from people who had ordered from the company that went into administration. So they're the 3 main ways, but stock changes all the time as to what we receive. We want to bring a bit more transparency as to how we actually get our stock. We've selected the Zinc 2-seater in teal to give away from the French collection range of DFS. It's compact, it's stylish, very popular, and also it's a size that means it could fit in pretty much anyone's home. To celebrate our first video back on YouTube,
It's giveaway time
now all you have to do is, sorry, I need to prepare that way there.
on our next YouTube channel.
That was f***ing robotic, that. You tried what?
YouTube video on
To celebrate our first video back on YouTube,
it's giveaway time.
now to win this beautiful sofa, all you've got to do is like this video, comment below who's your favourite, Joseph or James, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So we've decided to go with this lovely Zinc 2-seater teal fabric sofa from DFS, which retails at £930. It's a very practical sofa, so we think all of our viewers would be able to fit this in their house. It's got lovely reversible back cushions with button detailing. It's got removable bolster cushions, so you can get rid of them if you don't think it adds anything to the sofa. And as you can see, it's very comfy, as Joe's relaxing right now.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. I know we've been away a year, but we've got lots of new exciting content to bring you. Next week, we'll show you another big showroom premises we're looking at. We'll go through some machinery we're building to help save space in our showroom, and we'll even look at how we're dealing with some supplier issues. The one thing to remember from this week's episode is our giveaway. The winner will be announced on the 30th of July, so make sure you follow the instructions that we gave earlier, or you can read them down below in the description and enter so you can get yourself that free sofa.
Have you grown more comfortable as YouTubers now?
What do you think, James?
Well,
So we've got... We look... No, let me start again. Idiots. I don't know why I love to join by it.
giveaway. What are the people who are joining?
Viewers. You to look... Why would you give them that
Because
option?
we're just adapting, Joe. That's what we do.
Oh, for